They might not.
Where they at?
And there's one that she won't come on here, and that's why I
But see,
told her.
we can't even respect people that can talk, but when the heat real, they can't stand behind it. People that know God, they gonna stand on what God tells them, no matter who's in front of them.
Right.
That's just how I look at it. If you talking in the comments or behind closed, if I say it behind closed door, I say it to your face.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
But
mean? Because I'm not in the business of problems. Like at the end of the day, God changed my life, so I'm not gonna sit here and feed people garbage.
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna feed them the truth because for what he's done, I would not play with his name, his title, his position. I wouldn't play with that, knowing what he's done for me. So I'm not gonna feed people lies. Submission is a choice. Simple as that. She has to choose to. So if she chooses to, she doesn't feel like she's being dominated.
Right.
She feels that he is the man that can lead her life, their family. Now the problem is you have a lot of women that have an issue with submission, and let's be real, those aren't wives.
Men too.
And those guys never have women.
So you think that men and women is equal, basically, is what you saying?
I'm saying what I'm saying. We're not going to play with words, but I'm dealing with the.
No, that's what you're saying.
You asked me a question, Ralph. I'm gonna give it to you. I think that on the emotional level, men and women have to respect one another and consider each other's feelings in this day and time. If you go up, there's no way you can go in a relationship and say, look, I'm the man of the household in the beginning, and say, I'm the man of the household and shit. You're going to do what I say do. I run this shit. You can't do that. Try that shit you want to.
That's not a husband.
I'm saying
they won't. So if they won't do it at home, like you're saying, why do they do it at work?
Listen, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get to that. I'm talking about in the beginning stage. In order, how would you win a woman over that's broken? How would you win a woman? Hold on. How would you win a woman?
Go ahead.
The loony said broke hoes is a no-no.
Listen, how would you win a woman over if she's still whole? She's whole, but she's been through some shit, but she's whole. How do you win her over?
By showing that you are a man, a leader. You stand on your word.
So now you stand on your word. And how does that come? And how does that come? With what?
When you bow to God, God shows you what you need to do, who you need to be.
Does it come overnight or does it come right now?
That depends on how serious you are with building a relationship with God.
Let me be honest with you. It comes with time. It comes with time.
That depends on the person. Some people can pick shit up like this. Some people it take years to pick it up. It depends on the person and the dedication.
But whether it's today or tomorrow or the next day, guess what? It comes with time. So we just can't go in and say, hey, I'm going to grab your hand. You're going to be my wife. And you're going to do what I say, though, because I'm the man of the house and I'm the head.
But who's saying that?
Okay. So
nobody said that.
Let me ask you something real quick. Let me ask you this thing.
You didn't say that. But what I'm saying, you can't do it. So it comes with time and steps. So this is where
a lot of rich dudes actually do that. And they use money to control them. But those aren't wives. Those are just hoes.
So I'm saying this. So this is where the submission comes in. Okay, listen. The only way I'm going to win this whole woman, the only way I'm going to win this broken woman is that I got to show some type of submission to her to get her to lead her. Simple as that.
When like you said earlier, he who findeth the wife find a good thing. A man that finds a wife doesn't have to win her. He chooses her.
Thank you.
Of course
you don't have to win what you pick.
No, he chooses her, but she has to be what? Willing.
Chef, let me ask you this.
If she's one of the options, she wants to get chose.
But she has to be willing, though. She has to be
willing. Let me ask you some questions, bro. Let me ask you some questions real quick. Is God man or a woman?
He's a man.
Okay. Who did he make in his image?
And you.
Okay. Man. Right?
Okay. I'm listening.
How was woman created?
So what now?
How was the woman created? Of who?
Of me.
So she was created under you. She didn't come from the dust of the earth like Adam.
Okay.
So if she was created from the dust of the earth like Adam, maybe that would make sense. But it was structure that God created structure where he pours into the man, and the man's obligation is to pour into the woman. The transgression in the beginning was that he followed Eve when he was supposed to lead her. It says that in the gospel.
Okay.
You have yet to even produce a scripture that says we are to submit. I know it's a few scriptures, but mainly one in 2 Timothy, where it says, I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over a man. She ain't supposed to be teaching in no church. Ain't no such thing supposed to be no female pastors. You're not considered a prophetess unless you're. Hold on, let me finish this real quick. You cannot be a prophetess unless your husband is a prophet. There is order. So you cannot equate these women because these females is mad that the world wasn't giving them what they expected. They have to live with the responsibility of their actions, just like we do. They talk that equality shit. Then when they start feeling that heat, they want to start crying wolf. This is what they wanted. So now they understand by how hard it really is to deal with life as a man. Now they're being put in a position where they have to submit. That's why dudes like Kevin Samuels exist. This is all by God's plan to get shit right back the way it was supposed to be.
Listen, you know, like
you are upsetting that, talking that crazy shit.
You know, I don't give two fucks. You know,
but you know you are Kevin Samuels.
Listen.
You literally, hey, one thing I learned in life: the things you hate the most really are a reflection of who you really are.
I'm not agreeing. I'm not even agreeing with that shit. Yeah. So yeah.
You don't have to agree, but think about it like this: the people that usually be talking, talking about, oh man, I can't stand bullies. They usually wind up being bullies. You know what I'm saying?
Because
go ahead.
You're saying to me that whether a woman is whole or broken, it's wrong for me to submit to her, to win her.
Yes.
I disagree with that shit wholeheartedly.
Let's get biblical. In the Bible, God refers to the children of Israel as an adulterous woman, meaning as a nation, we're like a whore. We are not loyal. But he never compromised. He keeps his word, saying, I'm going to hold my promise that I made with your forefathers to redeem you. But he's not compromising. If you don't make it, you don't make it. That's your fault. It ain't no respect of persons. So when you put yourself in that position to submit, being vulnerable and submitting is two different things. You're choosing to relinquish your role in authority.
Much appreciated.
You relinquish your authority for affection. This is what you're saying. And that's why I personally have a problem with it. And you're saying God said that. He ain't never said that, bro.
They said what?
He ain't never told no man submit to a woman the way that you're saying. Now, he says in the gospel, husbands and wives submit themselves one to another.
Thank you, Nikki, for the badge. Much love, guys. Appreciate it.
I'll be that beta male. But what I'm reading right now, and
no,
I know what
I was talking about the man that God would tell that to, not you.
Yeah, just saying no personal attacks. What you're saying,
I was saying if God told him, man.
Doctrine, bro.
But let me tell you something.
You're putting out false doctrine, man. I read this thing. I'm not boasting, but come on, man. Like,
but I'm gonna tell
let
you.
Him go, Ralph. Let him go. Let him go.
There's nothing. There's nothing. I truly, in my heart, I think we got it wrong as black males and men when it comes to these women.
No,
that's just my opinion.
Hey, let me say something. Let me say something real quick. I'm gonna say something real quick, and I'm gonna let you guys get back to it. If you think black men and black women are doing wrong, go overseas and see how they treat their women, and see how they don't. It's no submission in other cultures. It's you better.
But listen.
So in all actuality, black men and black women do the far best when it comes to trying to live up to the standards God put forth for us. Back to you guys. That's the fact.
Man,
those other countries, they don't play. Middle East, they don't play. When women don't do it, they'll kill them.
I want to hear that one scripture you were talking about.
What you say, given what God is about, structure and order, and you continuously want to give a scripture, or you're trying to create a scripture that contradicts what God is about.
I'm still waiting to hear it. What scripture are you talking about?
I'm referring to Ephesians.
He's trying to go off of Ephesians.
Yeah,
Ephesians,
and I love
Okay, all right. Let me go to Ephesians 5.
Ephesians 5 is where Paul is talking to the church about.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Paul is talking to the church.
Of course, he's talking to the church.
Not to be greedy.
Hey, I gotta give Chef. I gotta give Chef props for being a stubborn ass nigga, man.
Ephesians 5 1.
He tells everybody to submit. He tells the church to submit to one another, right?
I know.
And then he goes into talking about why.
Listen, I know Paul is talking to the church. I know it. But once you get here, it says submit to one another. You know, not just the churches.
He's talking to the church.
Hey,
he's talking to the church.
Check this out. Check this out. Ephesians 5. Ephesians 5 and 22.
What makes the church?
No, go ahead.
What makes the church? The people, right? Right?
He's talking to the church. Yes, it makes of the people.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Specifically states after he says that line. Hey, no, hold on.
Paul.
Go ahead.
Let him finish, Paul. Paul, let him finish.
Let me talk, Paul.
To your husbands. Because you're trying to make Paul.
Paul, let him finish,
Go
man.
to 1 Corinthians.
Who makes the church? The people make the church.
Right?
Submit to one another. Wives, submit to your husbands. Husbands, love your wives.
Not submit.
That does not say submit.
Listen, husbands, love your wives. In biblical
Damn, I got some white ass teeth.
I'm well aware of that.
Okay, what does love mean in biblical terms?
Fix your face, Ralph. Yeah.
Not Marion, not collegiate, not the Webster. What does it mean?
You're trying to make love become submission.
That's what I'm saying.
No. You cannot do that, man.
Now you trying to make it like God. Now God submits to us because He loves us.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, no, you love you love who you are obligated and created to protect. You're a woman, but submission, no. If so, Chef, you telling me that if a woman is making your life hell because of your emotional attachment to her, you're gonna submit to that and let her drive you into the grave? Fuck no, no. If she acting out,
okay,
man.
In biblical terms.
Oh no. Like, wait, hold on. Let me get this right quick. I promise you. Let me just get this right quick, man. God dang, dude, you got me. Oh, fuck. I'm trying to find it. Okay. This is in Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, and it says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. If she not listening, bye.